In honor of Veterans Day and in gratitude for all who currently serve, we are grateful to welcome one of our own brave and beloved veterans, Val Price, to share a reflection with the congregation.
Well, this is the time of the year, or one of the times of the year, that we recognize our veterans. So many have had the opportunity to support their country with their military service. I had that experience 75 years ago when, at the age of 20, I joined the United States Marine Corps Reserve and attended the Corps' Platoon Leaders Class program at the Marine Corps schools in Quantico, Virginia. Upon graduating from college in June of 1950, I received a commission as a second lieutenant in the Marines. A few days later, North Korea invaded South Korea, and I was called upon to leave Western Springs and serve on active duty. Following officers' training, I was assigned to the 1st Marine Division in North Korea. The division was on the front lines and engaged in battle with a large Chinese force. You see, the Chinese were helping the North Koreans just as the U.S. was trying to help the South Koreans. After a tour on the front line, my company was relieved by another company. Oh, what a surprise. That company had another lieutenant from Western Springs. He was Chuck Pearson. His parents and mine lived just 1 block apart in Forest Hills. My mother told me later that she and Mrs. Pearson held their hands and together prayed for their sons being so far away in a dangerous area. The company that was replacing mine sent their officers ahead of the company so that they could check out the position that we were holding. And I had a chance to show Chuck Pearson exactly where we were, moving around. 4 days later, Chuck was killed. Will we now gather on the village green to honor our fallen heroes in May? Chuck Pearson's name is the only one read for having been lost in the Korean War. My Korean War experience lasted a total of 9 months, being there in Korea. The rest of the time, I was commander of Headquarters Company, Headquarters Battalion, 1st Marine Division. I was one of the lucky ones to come home early and safely. As you can imagine, being away from home, correspondence back and forth was really appreciated. And I had 4 letters that I received that were especially meaningful, which came from our senior minister at that time, Ed Manthai. And they were chatty about home and the church, but it was just so good to know that my church and my parents' church friends and so forth were praying for me and also supporting me during a difficult time. Through all these years of my 95-year life, this church has been such an important part of it. Catherine and I, my wife, have raised our family here and have been involved in what has come to be offered in our worship and spiritual growth, inspiration, the chance to serve on committees, so to do good works, as well as our choice of lifelong friendships that we've developed. My wife, Catherine, felt so fortunate to be part of the music staff, and our daughter, Catherine, had the opportunity of serving as your associate pastor for several years before losing her battle with cancer. We will end up joining her next door in the Memorial Garden fairly soon. So on Veterans Day, this Veterans Day, we end up with memories that are many and powerful. And since ever before, even before this Marine went to Korea, First Congo truly has been my home, and I am so grateful for that. To any and other veterans who are here today, I salute you for your service.